What's going on, everybody? This is ODC. It's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Matty Collector Ghostbusters Walter Peck action figure from Mattel. I actually picked this guy up for dirt cheap on Amazon. You could probably pick him up if you're looking for a nice suited body, or if you're looking for a custom, or if, in general, if you're just a Ghostbusters fan or completist, this is probably a key character to get for yourself. He does come with a really cool accessory. I would say maybe the figure's not probably the most sought after of this line, but he is still a key character, the villain in the Ghostbusters movie. So with that being said, Walter Peck does come in this nice white mailer box, which we're used to from Mattel. With you got the logo right there. It says Ghostbusters Walter Peck Adult Collector, and that's pretty much it. You open it up to get, actually, yeah, there we go. Sorry, I was taking a look at something. I got sidetracked. You open it up to get Walter Peck in this nice bubble blister card packaging, whatever you would like to call it. It's got the gatekeeper and the keymaster ghouls, dogs, I guess, or some sort of dog or something, on each side, and then you have it says Walter Peck figure, and it says Ghostbusters up top. Got the Ghostbusters insignia, and it's got Stay Puft Marshmallow Man kind of reaching for Walter Peck. And then on the back, you have his little read-up. It says, Walter Peck, Junior EPA Administrator, 3rd District. Not a member of the team, an annoying bureaucrat with large vocabulary. Possible psychopath. So if you want to read the rest of that, I'm not going to read it to you. This is not reading Rainbow, okay? I'm not going to read you this. But the other figures that are available are, you got the rest of the Ghostbusters down here. I actually did Peter Venkman's review a while ago, but I don't know. I'm still debating. I should probably pick up the rest of the team. I just don't want to spend a lot of money on these figures. They're just, I don't know. They're really nice figures, don't get me wrong. They're just keep going up and up in price, and I don't know. I just don't want to pay big bucks for them. So let's pause this real quick. We'll be right back with Walter Peck out of packaging. Okay, and we're back with Walter Peck out of packaging, and I gotta say, it looks pretty good. It's a different suited body. It's not the same suit that we're used to seeing with the Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. Whatchamacallit, oh boy, I just lost my train of thought. Suited bodies from Movie Masters. But I'll get to that in a second. I'm going to show you his accessory that he comes with. He comes with this big guy. I can't believe it comes in 2 pieces. I can't believe I can't think of the name of this machine. What the heck is the name of it? What is wrong with me right now? I've seen the Ghostbusters probably a million times, and I can't. As always happens whenever I'm thinking of something. But it just pops in right here like that. I know exactly what's going to happen. As soon as this review's done, I'm going to be like, oh, that's the name of that machine. And then I'm going to want to kick myself. Anyway, it does open up, and it actually does come with a trap, which is actually a really nice touch. So it does include a trap, which unfortunately does not open. It's just kind of sculpted closed. So you just kind of push that lever down right there, and then it opens up, and then you slide your trap in, like so. Pop it in, and boom. It would have been cool if these lit up. I mean, if they put a little compartment right here, maybe you could put some a AA or 2 AA batteries in, and just have it go red and green, and that would have been really cool. That probably would have set off the accessory as a whole. But it still works, and it's a really nice accessory to have. with this guy, which is, I mean, he's pretty plain. If you're a Ghostbuster fan, you're probably buying for both of them. But this is probably the major selling point right here is the accessory, including the trap. An extra trap is always a nice thing to have. Since I picked up Peter Venkman. Here he is. He's just on his stand right here. He did not come with a trap, which is unfortunate. So now I actually have a trap for Peter Venkman. So if I do pick up the rest of the guys, I can have that accessory with him if needed. Or if you also want to do some sort of smart aleck comment towards Peck, you can do that now. But looking at Walter right here, as you can see, they are in scale. I believe Walter Peck was actually a little bit taller than Bill Murray, so they're in scale perfectly. There they are, and then he does not include a display stand though, which is kind of odd. But he does come with this really nice accessory. Taking a look at his articulation, his head does move side to side. It does look up about now, pretty much eye level. It just kind of jiggles there. And no jive turkeys. No turkeys. But it does swivel side to side. It can do a full 360. His arms go up about that far. They do go down. They can swivel, full 360. Bicep swivel. Single bend at the elbow about that far. He does have a wrist swivel. And a little bit of a hinge. Now I'm not sure if that's actually a hinge or if it's just the ball joint moving around. Probably the ball joint. He does not have an ab crunch, so there you go with that. He does have a waist swivel though. And he does have T-jointed hips. They go out in the splits about that far. They do go forward. They go back. He's a little bit stiff, so he probably goes forward. I would say he maxes out about there. And then he's got an upper thigh swivel. He does have a single bend at the knee and an ankle hinge going forward and back. So your basic DC Universe Classic / Movie Masters articulation. Now, taking a look at some size comparisons here. Here is the Harvey Dent suited body, which we are pretty much all used to. And as you can see, they're much different bodies. A newly sculpted upper torso with the vest and the tie tucked into the vest. I think it looks really good. It's a nice little change of pace. And if you're trying to build up some mobsters or something like that, this guy goes for pretty cheap. You can probably get him anywhere from the range of $13 to $20. So, and you get a really nice accessory to go with it. So, and a trap. So if you're looking to go that route, but if you're just a Ghostbusters fan, I would say go with it. Obviously, the suit coat is actually different from this. This is a new sculpt on its own. Pretty sure the pants are probably the same. The shoes are probably the same. The hands are different, though. They're sculpted totally different. So there you go with that. And then, obviously, the heads are much different. So that's just going without saying. But here he is, how he stands up next to a Marvel Legend. Here's a suited body. That's just Professor X. Just kind of have him checking his tie right there. Obviously, that's not his head. This is the head from Starman. So, but just showing you some size comparisons there. Like I said, there he is, stands up next to Peter Venkman. So, I mean, he's a pretty decent figure, especially if you want to do some army building or if you want some variety in your army building. This is a good route to go. If you just want Walter Peck, then this is the route to go. I would say sculpt-wise, he's, I don't know, it could be a little bit better. I don't really think he resembles the actor too much. He's kind of got this weird smirk going on. So there you go with that. But I'd say the hair sculpt looks pretty decent. It's a different type of sculpt. Not too bad, but it just doesn't look like the actor. I feel like most movie masters don't really get it right. Maybe this is probably one of the best sculpts, and that's not giving it too much credit either. So yeah, movie masters didn't really, they didn't excel at their face sculpts too much. I don't know if the Horsemen did these sculpts. I don't think they did. but they just don't. They just don't look like the actor. So at least that's my opinion. But I digress. But yeah, still a pretty decent setup. I mean, you get yeah, I can't talk. You get this nice trap machine, and you get the trap too, and it looks like there's some sort of peg hole right there, so maybe you could peg it into something on another Ghostbuster. I don't know for sure, but you could obviously use it for diorama or whatever you're trying to do, ACBA or whatever. But still, I think it's a cool little set, especially for around the $13 to $20 range. I think you're getting a good sale right there. So, would I recommend this figure? Yeah, for the right price, sure. Or if you're a Ghostbusters fanatic or completist or collector or whatever you want to call yourself, then he's probably going to be important for you. So, but that's pretty much it for me. Would I recommend this figure? Like I said, yeah, for the right price. He's just pretty much another suited body. Yeah, it's nice to have a different suited body. It gives variety, but he's probably not the most important character of all time. So, with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and watching me stumble over my words. And I'll see you guys on the flip side.